Good morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update. And this is for Friday, and I'm getting hoarse here. It's Friday, the 29th of March, 2019, getting on the 9:25. First day where my hay fever is really acting up. I saw today the buds coming out everywhere, and I know we have an office here with a lot of people that have this. We're all going through heck. In any case, today, interesting day, some good economic news. Do remember that at 11 o'clock this morning, we get the USDA supply-demand report and some acreage numbers there. We have later in the day the Brexit vote on Miss May's third attempt to get a part of her plan. She got cute and she separated her plan in half, and the Speaker of the Commons allowed that half to be voted on. I don't know if that was right, but whatever. And we're getting a bounce in a number of these markets. Now, energy prices up, but they've been giving back some of the stronger gain that they had. Grains, don't try to read into this going into the report. It could be anything. Hogs fell very, very hard again today, but after the dramatic price rise that they've had, you'd expect that. So let's take a look at what the reports were today. Let me come up, I think I can come this way and give it to you. University of Michigan consumer sentiment, 98.4 versus the prior 93.8, and they expected 97.8. The consumer feels good about themselves. Current conditions as measured, they look good, 113.3 versus an expected, excuse me, 111.2. New home sales recap up nearly 5% to 667,000 units, about 47,000 units more than the market thought. Month-over-month home sales up 4.9%. They expected up 2.1. The supply of homes is dropping. We had 6.6 months before. Now we're at 6.1. And the home price measured year over year has slipped a bit. So the consumer, with low interest rates, taking advantage of that, able to grab some homes here. The problem he's going to have, if he doesn't move soon, you're going to lose supply. The personal consumption numbers, well, the core is what the Fed really looks at. And you can go right to this number, the core PCI index, 1.8%. The Fed's not near their 2 or getting over it. That keeps them in abeyance. That's the way that I'd look at it. December spending, by the way, dropped a little bit more than thought. At the U.S. meeting between Secretary of Treasury Mnuchin and Robert Lighthizer, our senior trade representative, went well. It ended today. They got there yesterday, ends today. They're flying back to the States. They'll do their work, and then the Chinese head senior negotiators come in next week. I don't know if we're getting closer, further away, or what's going on. What I did hear in reading Reuters, CNBC, Fox, and all the different sources that I look at, is that while a lot has been put on paper, you also have to be careful because something in the translation changes. So everybody's looking to be served that. As I said, Miss May's vote's coming on. And in Canada, their GDP grew by 0.3% in January, much better than the 0.1% that had been forecast. Want to remind you, for those of you that are looking at today's grain numbers when they come out, and they're going to be numbers that the trade pays a lot of attention to. If you have our trading platforms on your desk, we broadcast right through the platform orally and tell you what the report is, what the reactions are, what's good, what's bad in it. If you miss it, it's in our media center. You can go and watch that. We do this all day long. I doubt you get that through the brokers you're at. I go on other people's platforms, and I'm always amazed as to how little information they have. A chart's a chart, but you also need the other information. If you'd like to get the research or our platform, go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. Give yourself a free trial, and we have other goodies there as well. I'm Ira. I will catch you all in our end of the weekend videos. You have a great trading day.